Hi, you sent me a message saying you've landed, so...
Yeah, you said you wanted to see space.
Well, and that you, need me to be here to heal your wounds.
Knife thing.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. I don't know which one you want to do first.
You saying which? I wish you didn't get hurt by that.
Shit happens. Have you already seen the ship, or...?
I've never been here. Well, you brought me here a little bit before. I was a little too preoccupied. Thoughts about stuff. I didn't really get a look around.
Yeah, sure. Quick once over. Rec room, which isn't needed. I'm gonna be renovating it into a weapons storage or something else.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Do you hold back a laugh? I like the
No.
buttons.
Fourth dimensionally, yeah. It was funny. Okay. It's crew quarters. Nothing special. Just racks, bunk beds.
You don't fit in that bed.
No, I don't. These are for people that aren't to me. And then, space view here, which you can see the planet we're orbiting.
Your room could use a little color.
This isn't mine.
Their room could use a little color.
But that's where we were. Right over there.
Where? Whoa.
The blue planet on the left.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're dealing with some desync. You'll see it when you see it.
I see it. It's really...
Wow. It's a moon to this planet here, which is molten.
Oh. I, just see empty space.
Okay, we'll fix that here in a second.
I must need to rub my eyes or something.
And then these are my quarters, which is too much.
Your room still doesn't have any color. I like the plants though.
This wasn't mine. I mean, this ship is stolen, and
What?
whoever had it before decided they wanted to... This is the ship I broke out with.
Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of forget you had to do that sometimes.
That's fine. And then I get an actual shower. Which is nice. Oh yeah, I unfortunately don't have a mirror.
I meant, why is that my eye height?
Because the people that usually have these ships are about this tall.
Why does everyone have to be so tall?
But yeah, that's where I sleep. Oh yeah, there's like clothes all over the place.
You could...
It's kind of messy. I probably should have said that when we walked in.
You know, if you brought Lerock by, he would make this place look a lot better, right? As in, clean up all your clothes and stuff. He does it with my sister. Or I do it sometimes, too.
That's fine. This next room used to be a theater, but it converted it into mostly storage.
Oh.
Just imagine there's boxes everywhere.
You have a lot of stuff.
That's freight that I need to drop off later. And then this is the important section of the ship. This is the engine room with 2 Gen 4 faster than light engines.
Faster than light?
FTL, it's how I get from planet to planet and not take forever.
How can you be faster than light when light is instant?
Science. Server racks, this is security and scanning arrays. These are all the subroutines that run the ship for me. Are all here. And then security console, so I can check cameras and lock doors if I'm ever boarded.
Oh.
And then this is just used to scan for shit floating out in space. I don't think there's anything out there right now.
You know I don't know half of what these things are, right?
That's fine. You'll figure it out at some point. Navigation. So this helps me charter courses to other planets. This is just a side project I'm working on, trying to navigate a planet similar to what my home was.
Oh. Oh.
Come here. So, faster than light travel. I currently have the engine warming up. That's not it, it's a scan. To engage the ship to faster than light.
Lots of buttons.
Pull this up. Go on. And like that, we're going faster than the speed of light.
Oh.
And we're gonna drop out of it.
Oh. Oh.
To one of my favorite spots. That's a neutron star.
Ugh.
A dying Sorry, bright.
It's
The
okay.
shading should
I
not be that bad.
My eyes are light sensitive. It's okay. Cookie gave me a spell that helps me. What was the name again? I think it was called Nightshade. Ugh. Okay.
But yeah, I just think they're neat. It shouldn't be too bright, it's dying. And blue light's not as bright as white or orange. But this star is actually cold. Or cold enough that the planet not that far from it is completely ice. As opposed to our sun, which we are much further from. And we get summer and winter. Space is awesome. There, we're gonna move again.
It's so weird to think something so big is so small.
What's up?
It's so small.
Yeah, it really puts things into perspective coming out here, that all of our problems are small. That there always is a bigger picture. But
Oh,
people fight wars, people do stupid stuff, and it keeps me in business, so some people don't see a bigger picture. There we are. Where is it?
oh. Well,
There should be a blue planet floating around this. That's where we were. You see it?
is it moving?
Yeah. Our planet's just a moon around to this one. Things move incredibly fast in space. Ow. This fucking panel.
It has lines. And
It does. I haven't been down there. It's kind of warm.
it looks a little warm.
Just a little bit. Yeah, there's all kinds of places. If you ever get your own ship, you can travel too.
Hey, you
What's up?
do a lot of fighting, don't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just... The darker part over there looked similar to how, Truffle's mind looked. It reminded me of, your moment. Did you...
What's up?
Well, I remember you said you wanted to talk to him about it.
The mission or the healing?
The mission.
Oh, well.
But considering you ran off when I was talking about it, I
No,
probably
I
don't
changed.
like.
No, I could still hear you.
I don't know. I just get the feeling you don't like talking about it.
No, I don't. I did the thing I thought I would never do, and I shot at everyone that I cared about.
Well, technically you
And I'm not
didn't.
particularly happy about it.
Technically you didn't shoot at me, so wasn't everyone?
And it's still that I should have been stronger than that.
It's okay. Scarlet made me do something similar before. Well, me and Truffles tried to kill each other one time. I don't like to think about that either. It's hard and not really your fault.
Do you want to go sit down somewhere for this talk? I've been on my legs all day.
Sure. I was actually about to sit down next to the window, but probably a bed is better for you. I kind of sit down anywhere.
Yes, the joys of being small. Sometimes I wish I could just sit anywhere and it'd be comfy.
What does that have to do with being small?
I have to find big pieces of furniture to sit on.
The floor.
I guess. No, that doesn't have a window.
It doesn't need a window. It's kind of nice to look outside.
I guess just sit wherever.
If I remember correctly, hold on. There's like a, totally want to push a button bam.
What are you doing?
It's messy.
Sorry, I'll clean it.
Your clothes are too big for me to fold, but I put some of them in a pile on your corner of your bed.
Fine. Alright, no. Do it later. I don't have the mission, right? I don't know.
I wasn't really talking about that. I meant more about just, well, Scarlet.
We should have killed it.
I considered it. Trouble seemed to give it
I
pity.
should have not listened and just killed it.
It's jarring to have in your head. I know you only had it for a little bit, but for someone to talk to, I was, well, sick with it for about a month or longer. It's hard to remember exactly. You get those thoughts that aren't exactly yours, and then you debate if they were yours, and then you debate if you should do them. It's insanity. Going crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened. You never told. I don't blame you. Did it talk to you?
Yeah.
So like mine.
It didn't get far with talking to me, though. Instead, it just decided to completely manipulate my sense of what was around me. I was at another orbital drop. It's another battlefield. And I suddenly saw everyone as very familiar targets.
Scarlet never
So
got to
I
the point where they could manipulate what I was seeing. Apparently I had someone in my head who was helping me.
Yeah, I've met them.
But they did manipulate my dreams to the point where I a few times couldn't tell what was real or not. It's really weird. I'm sorry you had to deal with something similar. It sounds worse than
I knew
anything
what I was
I
getting
had.
myself into. I knew it was going to be bad. That's why I took those stims before we got on the mission. That's why I was actually there, not just dreaming.
To be fair, for Scarlet, it wouldn't have mattered if you were dreaming or not, since I think just touching them is enough for them to get to you.
Yeah. In hindsight, I probably should have just been dreaming.
It's okay. You couldn't have done that. I know one time I had a dream that Scarlet gave me. I woke up from a nightmare and then went to my bathroom to wash my face off, something I did every time when I was sick. But when I went to the bathroom, the mirror shattered, and then the floor gave out, and I fell into this maze of eyes, and I got chased around for I don't know how long, till I actually woke up. I don't like to think about it, but I just wanted to make you feel more comfortable giving a story from me. Yours sounds more personal.
I keep having the same nightmare of I'm in the mansion and my key plates are covered in blood. You're all in pieces. And when I look at myself, I'm wearing that black coat that Astrum was wearing.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's some other dream realm. A guy that I think we're gonna have to deal with soon. He's the one responsible for this one. I don't know.
Kagen.
I've been taking stims to stay awake, so I haven't slept.
Don't do that. I can't say that I did the same thing. You don't...
I don't want to sleep.
I know. I felt the same way, especially after I had that dream where I killed truffles. I know your dreams are more brutal than mine, but I had a nightmare one time where truffles tried to attack me. It wasn't really them, but in call it survival instinct or something, I tried to knock the knife out of their hands. I accidentally stabbed it into them instead. They said something to me, but I can't remember what it is now. Before they turned to dust. It's not as brutal as seeing pieces of people littered around, but still was bad. I know the feeling of not wanting to sleep really well. But you...
How do you sleep fine now?
Exhaustion.
Fair.
It's fine. I don't think anything can be as worse as
I couldn't quite hear you. Don't worry about it.
Mom healed my scar. The black thing on my neck. It's still there. But it's really faded now. The scar. You asked me where I got it before. I can't tell you who gave it to me. But
I've been given enough context clues from others telling me what happened to them. But it was that organization.
You already know.
Or they had a part to do with it. I don't know, I've been calling them Entity because I don't know their name.
We can't tell you their name. They get mad.
I figured. I've got my own label for them.
That's why we got in trouble. I guess. From what I know. I don't know why I was there, but... How do you think I got my scar then?
I don't know what happened in the dream, or if it was a dream, but it's been referred to as a dream of sorts. And that you were all attacked. That's all I've been able to get.
Kagen, I just gonna slide you a piece of paper. Ready? Let me just show everyone what the picture looks like. Good. Okay. Ready? When you flip the piece of paper over, it's a hand-drawn, it looks messy, and drawn with a pencil.
This is what you keep dreaming of?
It's a few things.
You're gonna be fine.
Kagen, I died in that dream. With them. Scars on my neck, 'cause well, I heard something go snap before it went dark. It's hard to sleep, but I know I have to. So that I can be there for other people. So I can be cheery for other people. They need it more than me. Like you. I don't like seeing you down. I'm assuming you're sad.
I am.
Rose's room is always messy, but whenever she's feeling sad, it's abnormally messy. Kinda like yours.
Gotcha. I don't think it's gonna be that obvious.
It's not. I'm her sister, so anything that corresponds to that is kind of easy for me to see. Sorry, I didn't mean to just put a bunch of stuff on you.
You're fine.
Is it just the same dream every time?
Pretty much. It's slightly different every time his dreams are, but it's the same nightmare. Same premise.
There's one way you can avoid it. Or try. Just...
Not going to sleep?
No. You just have to remember something while you're there. To remember it's just a nightmare. I did it with Elise before. We were I was in her dream. I left her my flower crown. Because of that, when the nightmare tried to restart, she just felt her head and felt my flower crown. And remembered it was a nightmare. So she didn't have to live through it ever again.
Maybe. I don't know.
The only way to give something to you in a dream is to dream dive on you. That's the whole thing. Dream diving doesn't feel as simple. I only ever had Shuffle's dream dive on me before.
Maybe. I'll see if the group will help me. But it's not just that nightmare. I keep reliving memories too. Not good ones.
Scarlet really got to you good, huh? Such a short amount of time.
She did the two things that were my biggest fears.
Hurting the ones you love.
And not being enough to stop it. I hate feeling useless.
I know. Me too. I've had my fair share of moments. I mean, I'm supposed to be a god. Supposed to be able to help people, at least easily in my mind. But yet I always struggle just to get by. It's a unique feeling of not being enough. You're strong. That's a lot stronger than me. You shouldn't feel like you're not enough.
There's always a bigger threat that makes me feel that way. This entity group is one of them.
I don't know anything about
I don't think I wouldn't be strong enough to take them out.
Then you get stronger. You practice. It's what I did before Truffle's mission. I know.
This planet.
For practice.
It's got a high enough gravity that I've been training there.
Good.
But it sucks. That planet's awful. So it's perfect for training. And fighting.
Don't... You should train, but don't overpush yourself.
I don't have a choice.
A Kitsune spirit once said to me that there's always two paths. You can either go the quick route for strength and be able to fight off any threat, but you'll lose a part of yourself. Or you take the slower route. It makes you more wise, understanding, but also stronger over time. It was when I was really scared about Elisa's dad. I still am, but I try to stick to what they said. I try. Even though I would do anything in my power just to get stronger, just to help keep my mom safe. But they have some truth to what they said.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice.
You always have a choice. You don't have to do it all by yourself. That's your choice. Doing it by yourself is hard. It's why you have friends. Why you have friends to help. I don't know where I would be if I didn't have any people who cared about me. I imagine... I have no idea where my sister would be if no one cared about her. Or if she tried to do everything on her own. While you take your time to get stronger, you have other people to help hold you up until you're to the level where you want to be. That's a good decision. It's like you'll pay them back later. People like you. They like being around you. My mom has a unique likeness to you as well. If you spend all your time down there training, no one gets to see you. You won't be there for people. You might be there for them when something's planned, or for just strength, but you won't be there, if that makes any sense.
I don't know, that's kind of my whole purpose. Is to fight, to kill, to work.
Is it?
No, I don't have time to go soft. Not now.
When, then? When everything's over.
My type don't go soft.
Because stuff never really ends, from what I've realized. There'll always be some looming threat. You just have to make the best of it. Can't just live your life in fear. Fear that something will go wrong. Otherwise, then, you're not living.
doing what I do makes me feel alive.
Fighting?
As
There's...
morbid as it sounds. It's all I really know. I don't. Taking a life just. I don't know. There's no good way to put this without scaring you.
You won't scare me.
There is a primal satisfaction that comes with eliminating an enemy. And it causes me to go hunt and find something stronger to fight every time. Like the arm Kara. It's all I've been trained to do. It's all I'm sure I'll ever be good at.
It's not all you'll ever be good at. You're... whether you see it or not, you're actually kind of sweet. You went off and fought that big thing just so you could bring back some bones and meat to people. It's a gift. You weren't just fighting it just because you wanted to fight it, but because you wanted to give stuff to people. Show that you care. You just show it through fighting. It's, one of the more frowned upon love stuff. Since a lot of people, frown upon killing things. I have never killed anyone. Only monsters. But nothing that was actually thinking.
Well, for what it does to me, I hope you never have to. Because I know it's not a good thing. But it's something that has to be done sometimes.
I really try
Other
my
times
best not
it's
to.
just for money.
But there are some people I've had thoughts of killing. Like my mom's dad. What was my point? I remember I had something. I was supposed to be helping. I'm supposed to heal you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, right. Okay. She got me on my right ankle, across my chest, and I got stabbed in the cheek. Right through one, right out the other. Is this just kind of a magic thing, or I don't know how this is gonna go? I don't know much about magic healing.
It's more than that. It's soul healing. Only person I know that can do it was some kitsune spirits and me. Luckily. Otherwise you'd have to deal with this forever. I just don't know. How deep did she stab you? Or, I guess a better question is, how empty does each feel?
She stabbed it right through my ankle, slashed my chest, and then... Luckily, it just, right through both my cheeks, but it wasn't, anything crazy. She was going for my eye. Jolted my head away.
She hit my eye, too.
Fucker's got pretty good aim. What do you need to do?
Focus. You'll feel the emptiness in your knee slowly begin to leave. It feels like that part of you is coming back.
That's fucking.
If that's not enough, I'll have to come back a different day. Sometimes they take a few more than just one time.
Oh, let you know.
You feel the pain in your chest alleviate slightly. You can still feel a lingering sensation. I can't get to your face.
Damn it.
You have so many scars.
What? Yeah, that tends to happen when you fight.
This might be a little weird, since I've never done this on someone's face.
It's already getting weird.
You feel the great pain in your mouth slowly get better. It's that part of yourself mends itself. It still feels like the inside of your mouth got burnt, like someone put a food that was just a bit too hot. But you can feel that part of yourself again.
Thank you. Oh shit, you need a nap now.
Sorry, I knew it was really painful for you. So I tried to give you as much as I could.
Thank you.
For what I was saying earlier, really, you should really think higher of yourself. You don't just have to fight. you don't have to give me an answer either.
I'm thinking. Thank you.
One of those moments I really wish I could get a prayer from my mom.
I'm not, like, technically blessed by you now, am I?
No? Why?
Okay.
Unless you count
Nothing,
healing
I
a
just-
blessing.
Well, it can be. There's nothing against me having multiple gods that I can go to, but I don't know.
Don't feel anything by it if you don't want to. I know you already have something you believe in. Besides, I'm not really that much of a god figure.
It's more of a practice than an actual religion, philosophy, and how to uphold yourself.
Isn't the point of religion to believe in something higher than you?
It's that all the fighting and killing is... The hunters keep score on all of our hunters. And if you score higher, you get a better standing in the afterlife.
Sounds mean.
Are you kidding me? An endless hunt?
I suppose you would like it.
You know what? Lots of meat. Lots of drinking. Good time.
Well, I guess you don't always have to hunt people then. That's what I would say.
No, I don't. It usually depends on how lethal whatever you're hunting is on its own. There's no, like, specific ranking on in particular.
I
Like,
guess
oh, people are here, monsters are here. It's just the lethality of what you're hunting.
your hunters would be very, very, what's the right word? Appalled by my existence. I don't think the most thing I killed was a squirrel one time.
Nah. She holds us to her standards, not others. She holds her hunters to her standards.
I guess I don't have to worry about her judging me then.
You should be fine.
Kagen? Checking if he's breathing.
He's asleep.
You push yourself just like my sister. Why are you so